When you look at a final girl, what is it about Rose other than the fact that she is in her twilight years? I think it's mentions that she's in her 70s, I believe. What is about her that makes her not the average final girl?
Well, I think that marketing copy is what it is, and I think the idea is that it's not a trope from a trope perspective. It's not your average final girl, and you don't often have a final girl that's in her late 70s. And you don't think, but you don't have a slasher set in a retirement home. So
right.
So in that sense, Rose is very much the central figure of the story. She is very much the one who is kind of playing the sleuth in the story. The story, in addition to being a slasher and all the other things that I mentioned, thematically intense and having the dark comedic moments and all that stuff, and the ultra violence, which it does have, there's also a whodunit aspect to it, because you don't know who's behind these killings. So Rose and her friends integrate themselves into the mystery of it. And there's even more stuff, and I think the chapter I'll read later actually plays into this a little bit, which is that, how seriously do like the local detectives take the fact that elderly people at a retirement home are dying, and the way the killer is dispatching of people leaves an ambiguity to whether they were killed or whether they died by an accident or otherwise. So that's a lot of what is going on at play. But Rose is an amazing character. She is not, I would say she's not your average final girl in the sense that she also, in addition to her age being kind of like unique, but final girls a lot of times are sort of like the outcast, kind of almost like they're sort of like they're the ones who kind of like don't fit into the group or whatever. And whereas Rose is sort of very much like at the center of everything and very integrated in the community. So I don't know. I think the way she deals with the killer or killers or whoever, I'm not, I'll keep it super vague. I think that I think when you read the book, you'll get a really strong sense of what she has had to go through to get to this point of her life, and you learn a lot about Rose's past during the course of the story, and how it plays into what's happening to her in the present. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of characters in this book, and but yeah, I think the mystery and the slasher aspect of it and the whodunit aspect of it, I think people will have a lot of fun trying to figure out what exactly is going on at Autumn Springs.